Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name's Benson. What's yours? There's a food truck kind of gathering in Callahan, Florida tonight. Usually they're like every other Friday. We're gonna go check out a couple of them. You know, I like to support the local food trucks. It's a barbecue truck, a Latin truck, and I think a dessert truck or something. But time to say goodbye to this beautiful mustache because the mask is gonna wipe it away. So this looks like a dessert when it's like funnel cakes and stuff. This is Right on Cue Barbecue. And then this is Rosita's Latin Flavors. Now we've had them before, they do everything. And I think I've had this place before near my work, but we're gonna check them out. So this is Right on Cue. So for 15 bucks, you get a side. They automatically come with their beans and then their brisket. Their brisket's delicious. It's super, super moist, super, super tender. It's like meat butter. But I mean, I got 3 slices of brisket, and then I've eaten like a few of the fries. So ignore the fact that it's kind of all over the place. The plates got shook up. The food's good. It's a little pricey for the amount you get, but it's pretty good. And then Allie, that's the second time she's ordered from the Latino truck. It's Rosita's Latino Grill. That's the second time she's ordered that. Yes, it is.
It's Latin flavor.
Oh, it's Rosita's Latin Flavor, sorry. But that's the second time that Allie's ordered their quesadilla, the shrimp quesadilla. Because it comes like loaded, right? Like,
Yeah, it's pretty.
it's, you know. And it's like 10 bucks, it's really good. I did get some of their shrimp tacos to try those, so we'll try those. We've had their pork tacos last time and their steak tacos, and those were good. So, just our little review of the little food trucks we found here in Callahan. And you can see my weeping sad mustache now. So that is the shrimp tacos, and I got some of their hot sauce to try too, so I'll let you know what it is, or how it is. Alright, the shrimp taco was great. They have this salsa that they give you, this hot sauce that's got a really nice, fresh tomatillo flavor to it, because it's a green sauce, and you can tell they use tomatillos as the base. So I had some brisket, and the brisket was delicious, and I had some baked beans, and the baked beans were delicious. Did you have pork too? Good stuff. She's so fascinated just by seeing herself. So we do have to run to Sam's. We've been ordering with Sam's. First time we tried ordering online through Sam's. See how it goes. I'll let you know. And then I've got to hit Home Depot on the way home to get a 1-inch ball valve because the one on our pump is leaking and it's letting sulfur water straight into the house and bypassing my aerator, so the whole house smells like sulfur, which is rotten eggs. So I'm going to get that and get that fixed tomorrow. And then we are going to try and do a zoo trip. We've been wanting to take the baby places, so that's why we've been so big about people wearing their mask and please wear your mask and social distance. Like, we wear ours and stuff everywhere we have to go. So the zoo has it set up that only so many people are allowed in, and you're only allowed in for like 3-hour windows. So we have a reservation for Sunday morning. We're going to take the baby to the zoo and see how it goes. I've also gotten to the point now, like, we wear our mask, we don't touch anything we don't have to. And if you just get too close, I'm going to be rude and tell you to back off because the baby can't wear a mask, and I hate having to keep her cooped up inside or in her stroller and not be able to kind of like let her experience the world. I say this as some guy goes into a shop with no mask on, no kids don't have masks, you know, whatever, do you. But we're going to try it and see how it goes, and then we'll go from there. So we do have a reservation for Disney in September. We're kind of watching how that goes, how they handle things, how the cases go, and deciding if we want to cancel passes or not. I think we have till like the 11th of August to decide. So, I don't know, more information on that to come. But we're going to head to Sam's, and I don't know if we're going in Sam's or we're just going to get our order and leave. We might go in because it's hot and the AC's not doing enough in the car.
And we need.
Excuse me. We do need toilet paper and napkins.
Mammy asked if they do have toilet paper in yours.
We need toilet paper and napkins because I forgot we couldn't add toilet paper to the online order. It said they were out of stock, but sometimes you go in, they'll have it. So let's go do Sam's. It's our first time trying out one of these with the baby. She's kind of enjoying seeing everything now because usually she's cooped up.
Gotta get a better one.
This is why you wear a mask, because she can't. We're headed in Sam's. Alright, we're home. We had one other stop by CVS, pick up the baby needs some bag balm. She's having some tushy issues, so we got some bag balm, but I'm going to water my garden. I thought I'd show it to you guys. because I know I talked about the fact that I lost most of it to some worms, which was upsetting. But I found some bug spray, it's back there, and I found some plant food, gave it to it, and it's working fine. My zucchinis and squash, no matter what I do, I'll get them in, they'll get about 2 inches long, and then they'll die, and it looks like something's either eating them or they're just rotting, which I've even had them hung over the side of the barrels. So I think the next time I plant squash and zucchini and cucumbers, I'll plant them in like an upside down hanger. But my jalapeno plant, my banana pepper plant are doing great. My habanero plant has given me 2 peppers. But we also picked up a raspberry bush and a blueberry bush they were like $10 each, I think. And so those have been doing good. The raspberry bush actually had some raspberries on it, so I'll show you that stuff. But I'm just watering my plants. My beautiful, actually, I think if I look at it right, I think my jalapeno plant, I'm watering it now, is exploding. Like there's probably 15 to 20 on there right now. So should have plenty of jalapenos here soon. But I'll show you the rest of the garden real quick while I water it. So ignore the weeds, I have to weed eat tomorrow. So this is a basil plant that I replanted in this pot, but it tastes like mint. So does that right there. So like that, my habanero plants are around the bottom of it, and then the middle of it is a basil bush that tastes like mint now. So remember, these plants here were completely gone. There were no leaves on them. So now you can see my bell peppers have kind of shot up. My tomatoes in the back, those were completely gone leaf-wise, and there was nothing on those. Those are coming in. I'm actually seeing some flowers on them, and my bell peppers actually have peppers on them. But my squash, my zucchini, that's a giant zucchini plant. I've gotten only 1 zucchini on it, and it died. So, but everything else is kind of up and going and growing again now that I've bug sprayed it and then put plant food in it. So let me get these watered. It's warm out here. It is weird though, because the basil plants smell like basil, and up until when I first bought them, they tasted like basil, but something out here has caused them to like cross-pollinate with something, and now they taste minty, almost spearminty. But we got home late, so I'm going to finish watering this. I got some weed killer that I want to spray around the garden, and then I'll weed eat in a couple days, because I weed eat this stuff like once a week, and you saw how fast it's growing, how tall it is. Got the rest of the yard mowed, but I'm going to put some weed killer around the pump house, and then I have to replace a ball valve on the pump house tomorrow. I don't think what else. Again, weed eat. I think I might weed eat and then spray the weed killer, and hopefully that'll make it last a little bit longer. It'll get in the roots and stuff of the weeds. Because eventually I've got a couple piles of dirt that I want to put under this garden so that weeds don't grow through it. So, and one of it's like a limestone asphalt crumble. So, but yeah, it's definitely basil, and again, I don't know why, it's mint. So I planted the one between the habanero bushes, thinking once the habanero started coming in, maybe I would get spicy basil. It was like a test, and instead I got mint. So I don't know. I don't even know what to do with it. There's so much of it. It's this beautiful basil smell. I love the smell of basil. I love the taste of basil, but it is so minty. It's like chewing gum. So you can almost put it in like a little canister and chew it instead of having a breath mint or gum or something with you. So I don't know. It's weird. But let me get this done, get in the house. So we didn't really do, tried a couple food trucks. Showed you the food from those. Don't really film in Sam's because it's Sam's. I will say that there were probably, even though the mask mandate is ordered in Jacksonville, and even we went to Callahan to those food trucks, even though it's mandated in Nassau County too, which is right above Jacksonville, it's only about 50% people who are actually wearing them, which is up from what it was, because it's only like 2%. But in Sam's, people tended to be a little bit more considerate in giving you like a wide berth, even if they weren't wearing a mask. So that was nice. It was nice for the baby to be able to be out without people being able to get too close to her. Kristen stays with the cart. She doesn't touch anything. You know, we don't touch the baby while, if we touch stuff in the store, we don't touch the baby. And then as soon as we get back to the car, we sanitize our hands before taking our mask off. So we're doing everything we can to make sure she stays safe and Kristen and Allie stay safe because they've got asthma. So it's to the point now, like, I realize people aren't going to change for anybody. So we're going to have to do the best we can and go from there. Because, like, I have family that travels to Georgia just because they don't have to wear a mask and they can go shopping and eating. And so that worries me because I'm worried they'll bring it back. You know, my grandmother's immune system isn't what it could be because she has a couple health issues. And so if, like, it gets brought back to her, like, it will kill her. And people just don't seem to care because they think it's fake. And it doesn't help that we're getting, like, these false numbers on some of this stuff. And, like, honestly, I don't care if it's 2 people dying from COVID or 20 people or 200 people. The idea of wearing a mask is so that you can protect even one person, you know? And I think even if it was just to protect one person in the entire United States, it would be a decently noble cause to wear that mask. And just some people aren't like that. They want to suck on conspiracy theories or worry because the numbers don't match up exactly the way they should or the way they think they should, or they want to ignore doctors who are using scientific theory and problem solving to figure out this virus. And it's frustrating all around. You know, like I said, we're looking at Disney as far as taking a trip down there, but only because I'm paying attention to what Disney's doing. And as of right now, that's not even until September. And if for some reason we don't feel comfortable between now and the 11th of August, we'll just cancel our passes. So, you know, it is what it is. So, and even Disney said if you cancel your pass, because I called them the other day, said even if I cancel my pass, you know, like end of July, they'll refund me the July payment. So that's cool on them. That's cool for them doing it. But we're waiting to see how it plays out down there. You know, from everyone I've talked to, it seems like the people in Disney are wearing the mask like they should and stuff. You know, there are some issues where people like crowd up on one another, but those are things that we can easily avoid with the baby. So, or just by saying, I'm gonna need you to back up 7 feet because if you get too close to my baby and make her sick, I'm gonna hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just me rambling while I water the garden. So it's done. I'm gonna get in the house because it's getting dark. Maybe we'll talk before, but if not, love you guys. Till tomorrow.